She just follows me around. What would I do without you? Oops. I know I had big eyes, huh? I know I thought the same. I'm like, whoa, I had big eyes. Yeah, I know. I thought the same. I'm like, whoa, my eyes were huge. Okay. Glad you're not afraid to come up front. I'm lonely up here. Oh. Okay, Queen. All right, friends. Welcome, everybody. Last class of the year, for me at least. Um, Thanks for being here. I'm not teaching my Thursday morning class at 9:15. Scott is, however, teaching a class on Thursday morning. I want to say it's 9. Is that it's 9:15. So he's sticking with 9:15. Okay, cool. Um, so Scott's teaching Thursday. I'm teaching Thursday night, 7 to 9 p.m. It's a special offering called Recalibration. Um, so it will be yoga, movement, and breath work and sound. Um, Kind of just centered around kicking off the new year, creating intention and letting go of whatever you're ready to let go of. So yeah, it's getting full. There's like almost 20 people signed up. So if you do want to come, Venmo me to save your spot. It's $33. Um, yeah. And then other than that, I think it goes back to regularly scheduled classes after New Year's, as far as I'm aware. Um, yeah, so I'll be teaching on Sunday. That's all I got, I think. Any questions before we start? Okay, let's do it. So comfortable seat if you're not already there. Seated meditation. And you can take a moment if you want. Just kind of wiggle your body, move a little, stretch a little. Just notice how you're feeling physically. As you are ready, find stillness, settle in. You can rest your hands in your lap, palms face up to be a little more open, a little more receptive. Palms face down for a little more grounding. If you want to bring hands to heart or even one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, you're welcome to. And then either close your eyes or lower and soften your gaze. And just take these first couple of minutes to really fully arrive here in this space. So everything going on out in the world, everything going on even in your life outside of this room for now, just kind of let it fall away. And just feel your own presence right here. The ground underneath you, the air on your skin, the sounds around you. Notice not only how you feel physically, so physically, is there any way you could relax or soften just a little more as you sit up tall? Maybe through your face, maybe through your shoulders, maybe even through your hands. And going even beyond physical, how are you energetically? How are you emotionally, mentally? You're not trying to change or fix or control. You're just noticing, bringing awareness to what's already here, what's already happening. See if you can just sit with it for a moment. So without needing to distract yourself, without wandering off in your mind, just being fully present to the here and now. And start to connect to your breath in some way. So if you're a visual person, you could visualize your breath, use your imagination, and just see it, watch it flow in, flow out. If you're more tactile, you can just feel into it, feel into the expansion of each inhale, the contraction or the letting go of each exhale. And with this extra awareness on your breath, next time you breathe in, fill up as big as you can. And take a moment to pause in fullness. And keep holding. See if you can sip in a little bit extra. And then great big sigh out your mouth. Let it go. Good. Do that 2 more times. So great big inhale. Fill up. As full as you can get. Hold. Keep holding your breath. Relax around your held breath. Soften around it just a little bit and take that extra sip. And then big sigh. Release. Very nice. Do that 1 more time. So biggest inhale you've taken all morning. Hold. And this time, maybe 2 extra sips. And just like you're releasing all the stress from your body, big sigh, let it out. Nice job. So seal your lips now and start to cultivate your ujjayi breath. In and out through your nose with a gentle constriction in the back of your throat. So as you constrict the muscles in the back of your throat, they're the same muscles that you constrict when you whisper, when you gasp, or when you hum. So essentially you're humming on the inside. You start to create a little noise, a little whisper noise as you breathe in and out. This is a big, spacious breath, comes all the way down from your diaphragm, from your belly. And every single exhalation takes you all the way to emptiness, all the way to the very bottom. So for a moment, just simply sit and breathe. And use your breath as an anchor to anchor you to the present moment. So if you focus on the inhale and the exhale as they are happening, you really can't help but be present. So just all throughout our practice today, anytime you get distracted, notice and come back to the breath, to the simple inhale and exhale, the rise and the fall. So please feel free to stay right here in your seated meditation a little bit longer or even a lot longer. You can also come back to this place at any time if you just want a moment to reconnect with yourself. If you're ready to start moving your body, take your breath with you and transition forward onto your hands and your knees, tabletop. Once you're on hands and knees, you guys know the drill, just intuitive movement. So anything that calls to you. Maybe cat-cows is where you begin. Then see if you can get a little more creative, a little more intuitive. Just really feel around. Notice not only what feels good, but also what might feel a little bit tight, or tender, stiff, or sore. So just exploring your body with your awareness, with your breath, and with this simple movement. So see if you can find ways that your body can move that you didn't even know were possible. See if you can find space inside that you didn't even know was there. Get curious about your spinal column, your low back, your mid back, your upper back. Feel into your shoulders and even your shoulder blades on your back body. Feel into your hips, your legs, and your feet. Give yourself a few more rounds, moving in this way. In your next 3, 4, 5 breaths, no rush. Downward facing dog is our eventual destination. So you can start your transition back whenever you are ready. You can get there however you would like. Good job, everyone. Once you're back in your dog pose, keep your exploration going. So you can pedal out your heels, you can move your hips side to side. Maybe you want to give your head a little shake or a little nod. Maybe you take your feet out really wide, mat width distance apart, and just transfer your weight side to side from there. Maybe you widen your hands and just see how that feels in your shoulders. So in your down dog, strong foundation in your hand. Spread your fingers nice and wide. And from your strong foundation, see if you can find a lifting up that comes from your center. So imagine there's an invisible rope attached to your belly button that's pulling up and tugging towards the top corner of the back wall. So rather than feeling like all of your weight is coming down into your hands, how can you get energy to move upwards? It's perfectly fine if you have a big bend in your knees. It's perfectly fine. You have your heels lifted a lot. So the goal is not to get your feet flat or to get your legs straight, just to work that length from your fingertips all the way up to your butt, all the way up to your sit bones. And then notice, is your breath still there? Is it still big and spacious and powerful? Can you still hear it and feel it as it flows through? Take one more great big inhalation, everyone, into your down dog. And then with your exhalation, gaze forward to the top of your mat, and however you'd like to get there, forward fold. Once you've arrived, hang out in your fold for a few rounds. I would recommend feet at least hips width distance apart for this first one. All of your toes face forward. Having your feet a little bit wider will just give your hips and your pelvis a little more space. You can have a little or a big bend in your knees. Try to keep your weight more forward. So less in your heels, more in your toes, the balls of your feet. Just let your head hang heavy. Use your strong core to lift your butt, to lift your sit bones up towards the sky. If you want to bounce a little bit, sway a little bit, grab opposite elbows for ragdoll, go for it. So just feel for a moment, feel the length in the backs of your legs. Breathe length down the backs of your legs. So imagine your breath can move through your back body and all the way down the backs of your legs. Take one more round in your forward fold. Next time you inhale, find a halfway lift position. So spine nice and long, get all the rounding out of your back. Yes, exhale, let it go, refold. Do that one more time. Half lift. Crown of your head reaches forward, tops of your thighs press back. Nice, Amber. Exhale, bow, fold. And then this time we'll take it all the way up. So come through that halfway lift. Keep rising. Inhale, your arms extend. And exhale, hands to your heart center. Beautiful. Flow with your breath. Inhale, high mountain, stretch tall. Exhale, hinge at your hips, stick your butt out behind you, and dive down into your forward fold, Uttanasana. Nice, Emma. As you breathe in, halfway lift. Get all the rounding out of your back. Feel even the length in the back of your neck. Exhale, release, and fold. And then press into your feet, engage your core, and rise back up. See if you can lead with your heart to come up. Arms overhead, inhale. And exhale, hands to heart center. We'll take one more just like that. It's your half sun salute. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, let your breath guide you down slowly. So traction out your spine. You can bend your knees a lot as you dive. Beautiful. Nice, Mikkel. Half lift. Breathe in, nice and long. Ardha Uttanasana. Good Sheila. Exhale, release back into your fold. Then press into your feet, connect to your center, and rise all the way up. Inhale, reach, stretch tall, maybe even gaze up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Beautiful. This time, inhale, high mountain. Pause. We'll take a little side body stretch. So grab hold of your left wrist with your right hand. Shift your hips to the left, upper body to the right. You can gently tug on your left arm, but resist with your left arm. So you're pulling your left shoulder down and back into the socket. A little more weight in your left foot. If you want, you can reach your right tiptoes out to the right. So feel your body like a crescent moon shape. Breathe into your left side. Take one more round. Nice barb. As you inhale, bring it back through center. Both feet flat on the ground. Switch your grip. And then other side. So hips towards the right side of the room. Upper body goes towards the windows. Yeah, beautiful. Breathe into your right waistline. The space between your right ribs. Imagine you can increase that space just by breathing bigger. Breathing deeper. Take one more round on this side. See if there's any more length you can create. Inhale, come back to center. And as you exhale, hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back and down. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards your spine. And then if it's available, start to reach your hands back away from your body. If you want to, you can add a little back bend. So press your hips gently forward, puff up your heart, tilt your chin up. Feel that space in the front of your heart and breathe into it. One more big inhale. And then keep your clasp as you exhale, hinge at your hips, take it all the way down and fold. Very nice. Hang out in your fold with your fingers interlaced for a couple rounds. So try to keep your weight a little more forward, less in your heels, more in your toes and the balls of your feet. Use your core to lift your butt up. Use the mobility in your shoulders to lift your knuckles higher. Possibly even start to reach your knuckles forward. Neck is relaxed. Face is soft. Take one more in-breath. Very good. As you exhale, bring your hands to your low back first. Then release your clasp. Let your arms hang down. Let them dangle. And give them a little shaky shake or give your head a little shake. Next time you breathe in, half lift, spinal extension, realign. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, plank position. So top of your push-up. Spread your fingers really wide and actively push the ground away. Take an inhale here. And then as you exhale, just lift your hips and press them back, downward facing dog. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. As you inhale, come forward again. Try not to move your hands or your feet. Find your high plank. Good. And then exhale, lift your hips, press them back, downward facing dog. And this time we'll add a little push-up. Inhale, rock forward, high plank or modified plank. You're welcome to come to your knees. Exhale, lower halfway down. Try not to let your shoulders roll forward. Don't let your belly drop. Inhale, push back up. Yes, nice Bailey. Exhale, take it back to down dog and stretch it out. One more like that. Inhale, rock forward, high plank. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga, hold until you're empty, and then inhale, push up. Exhale, take it back, nice Jill, stretch it out, down dog. If you want to wait here, you can. Otherwise, inhale, come forward one more time. And this time as you exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale, Spider-Man Cobra. So hands out wide, framing your mat up on your fingertips, elbows face the sky. Lift your heart, breathe in. As you exhale, take a little twist to your right, dip your left shoulder down. Yeah, inhale back through center, nice and wide with your hands. Exhale, other side, twist. It's like a micro shoulder pigeon. Good. Inhale back to center, heart lifts, belly tones. Exhale, release. Nice CC. And then however you like to make the transition, downward facing dog, find your way back. Back in your dog pose, you've got about 5 deep breaths. So you can absolutely explore with movement. Maybe you even want to lift one leg up, explore your 3-legged dog, then on the other side. Or just be still. So even in stillness, there's lots of little micro movements, there's lots of little micro adjustments you can make. So just be present, feel, use your breath, use your awareness. Is there any way you could be a little more efficient in your body? Is there any way you can engage more to actually effort less? Can you feel and can you hear your big, deep, powerful breath flowing through you? Can you use it to support you? So your breath is there to support you from the inside. It's not there to fight against you. So if it hasn't quite clicked for you yet, stay curious about it. It's one of the greatest tools, in my opinion, that we have in our practice and also that we have in our lives. So learn to use your breath to really hone in on it. Take one more big inhalation, push the ground away, lift your hips really high. And then with your exhalation, look forward, step, tiptoe, or hop top of your space, forward fold. Once you've arrived, inhale to your halfway lift, nice and long. Exhale, fold, let it go. And then rise all the way up. Inhale, stretch tall, maybe gaze up. And exhale, hands to your heart. Very nice, friends. This time, inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, sit back into a chair pose. So weight in your heels. See if you can pick up your toes and spread them apart. Nice, Callie. So make your feet feel active and alive. As you sit back, keep your heart lifted. So imagine the bottom tips of your shoulder blades. See if you can squeeze them closer together on your back body. And then as you do that, notice if you let go through your belly. Draw your belly button in and up so it feels like you have a little brace around your middle. Yes, awesome. Please feel free to stay right here, especially if you've got knee stuff going on. Otherwise, here's your option. Bring your arms parallel to the ground, lift up to your tiptoes. This is called awkward chair. Squeeze the tops of your thighs together and slowly lower your hips towards your heels as low as you can go. Good. Next time you breathe in, friends, high mountain. So all the way up, maybe stay on your tiptoes. And then possibly stay on your tiptoes as you take your slow dive down. So stick your butt out and use your core to help you balance. Yes, beautiful. Hey, Shelly, inhale, heels on the ground for your halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, feet to the back of your yoga mat. Move through your own vinyasa, however you would like. See you in downward facing dog. So you can add push-ups, take it on your knees, substitute cat-cow, skip it all together. Up to you. And then back to your down dog. Ujjayi breath. All right. Next time you breathe in, extend your right leg to the sky. And if you want, you can open your hip or just kind of feel around in your own way. Keep your hands rooted. Keep your core engaged. And keep breathing. Imagine you can breathe now all the way up to your right toes. So feel your right foot in the air. Make it active and alive. Take one more inhale, everybody. Make your right leg long, strong, and powerful. And then try not to let your hips sink as you exhale, right knee towards your nose. Push the ground away and step through softly. Low lunge. Nice, Tammy. Rise slowly into your crescent lunge. So all of your toes face forward, high on the ball of your back foot. And rather than sinking into your lunge, find stability. So energetically, front hip is pulling back hip is pulling forward. Your legs are strong and stable. They're your foundation. Your upper body then creates your expression. So whatever you're doing with your gaze, with your face, with your hands, with your fingers, It's on purpose. You feel it. You're aware of it. Notice if you're letting go through your belly completely, flaring your ribs forward, navel to spine. Create that invisible brace around your middle. Nice job, everybody. Take one more inhale in crescent lunge. And then as you exhale, let's hinge forward and reach back. Airplane lunge. Keep a little lift in your heart. So rather than rounding, imagine you're trying to do a cobra with your chest. And then feel that connection to your center. See if you can keep it. Whenever you're ready, we'll lean forward and float your back foot off the ground. Full airplane pose. Yes, awesome. So imagine a smiley face shape and try to create that with your body. Good. Heart is lifted. Lift your back heel higher using the strength in your inner thighs. Take one last round. So nice. Come back and land. Crescent lunge. Inhale. Reach up. Exhale. Bring your hands to the earth. Stay in your lunge position. Add a twist. So left hand on the ground, right arm to the sky. Revolve lunge. You're more than welcome to use a block under your left hand. Or if you want a little extra challenge, you could try hovering your left hand, lifting your left hand off the ground, and nothing changes because there's so much strength in your legs and your core. Breathe down into your belly, breathe down into your low back. Nice barb, and use your exhales to work your twist. You might even gaze up at your right hand. Take one last deep breath. So nice, everybody. Bottom of your exhalation. Let that go. And then walk your hands to the long edge, the left long edge of your mat. Parallel your feet, straighten out your legs. We're not going to do this when we flow breath to movement, but for right now, we'll hang out here for about 5 to 7 breaths. Anywhere you want to go in your wide-legged forward fold. So you can just simply be where you're at and breathe. Maybe make it a little more restorative. Or you're welcome to move around and play, challenge yourself. Yeah, Skandasana, twist, headstand. Sometimes I just like to bend both knees and straighten both legs a few times. Try not to rock back into your heels. Nice, Nan. So just like our regular forward fold, your weight is just a little bit more in the pads of your toes and the balls of your feet. You're using your core to lift your sit bones up towards the sky. The crown of your head. Get closer to the ground. Use every single breath to create space, to soften around that space. So good, everybody. Take your last couple of rounds. You're welcome to exhale out your mouth. Very nice. Next time you breathe in, come to a halfway lift position, hands or fingertips on the ground. So bend your knees as much as you need. And then crawl your hands to the top of your space back to a low lunge position. From low lunge, standing splits. Right foot is your base, left leg lifts. And I don't care how high your left leg goes, but just find your own edge. So as high as you can lift your left leg, make your left toes active. Relax your neck just like you would do in a forward fold. So it's simply a one-legged forward fold. If you want, you can wrap your right arm behind your right leg. So hand behind ankle, forearm behind calf, elbow behind knee, nice Pam. And use that as gentle leverage to deepen the fold, to get your upper body closer to your lower body. You guys look awesome. Nice work. Take one more inhale. Maybe lift your left leg a little tiny bit higher. As you exhale, set your left foot down at the top of your yoga mat, forward fold. You can give your right leg a little shake out if you want to. And then heel toe your feet together so your big toes touch, little gap in between your heels. Tuck and curl, tiny little potato bug ball. So butt towards the ground and nose towards your knees. You can either choose to lift your heels up really high. That will work strength and balance. The higher your heels get, the lower your butt goes, the closer your nose gets to your knees. You could also choose to try to press your heels towards the ground. That'll work ankle flexibility instead. So you do you. Be in your pose. Really breathe into your back body, back of your heart, back ribs, low back. All the way to empty with your exhales. Yes, you might wrap your arms around the front of your shins. Give yourself a big hug, a big squeeze. Take just one last round. As you inhale, halfway lift position. So heels down, spine long. Stick your butt out. You can widen your stance if you want. It's up to you. Exhale, fold. And then root through your feet and rise. Take it all the way up to high mountain. Arms extend. Pause in your high mountain. And as you reach up, take a moment to notice, are you flaring your ribs forward, sticking your butt out? Are you doing the opposite? Kind of tucking your tailbone, rounding through your upper back. See if you can find your most neutral pelvis, your most neutral spine. Keep your right foot rooted and grounded. Lift your left knee up, standing staff. Yeah, so right foot is your base. As your left knee lifts, keep your left toes active. Active weight is a lot easier to hold. So flex your toes back towards your shin. So good. Take one more inhale as you reach high. And then as you exhale, let's sit back into a one-legged chair, figure four. Reach your arms back as well, like chair plane arms. So weight is in your right heel. Your butt is reaching back. Your arms are reaching back. This is where we'll go when we're flowing. For right now, since we're going to hold it, anywhere you want to take it. Maybe you bring your hands to your legs. Maybe you bring your hands to a block or to the ground. Work more of a forward fold variation. If you want to play with an arm balance, you're welcome to. Keep that flexion through your left toes. Stay strong through your left ankle. And if you're sitting back into a chair, the weight is in your right heel. So rather than your right knee coming forward, you want your butt to go back. Yeah, really good. Take about 2 more deep breaths. Very nice, everybody. If at all possible, stay balanced on your right foot. Come back up to your standing staff pose. Arms to the sky, left knee lifts. And if you want extra, you can extend your left leg forward. Take one more inhale here. As you exhale, curtsy squat. Take your left toes off the right edge of your mat. Bend both knees, hands to your heart, get low. Try not to stick your butt out and look at the ground, but instead, navel to spine, reach your tailbone towards the ground, lift the crown of your head towards the sky. Stay low and take little pulses with your legs. Yes, so nice. Send your breath down into your legs as they heat up. And then hold at your lowest point. Take one last deep breath right here. So good. As you inhale, high mountain pose. Both feet on your mat, both arms reach. As you exhale, little baby back bend. Cactus your arms. Make it come from your mid and your upper back. Inhale, re-extend, realign, reach high. And then exhale, slow dive all the way down and fold. Beautiful work. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Move through your vinyasa. See you in downward facing dog. So take it on your own. Just use your breath to guide you. Yes, you are in no rush. Back in your down dog. Ujjayi breath. Feel it and hear it. All right, inhale, left leg to the sky. And then if you want, you can open your hip or explore in your own way. Try not to lean into your right side. So as best you can, stay rooted and grounded through both hands, strong through both shoulders. Lift using the strength in your core. Yeah. Good, everybody. Take one more inhale. Make your left leg long, strong, powerful. Without letting your hips sink, exhale, knee towards your nose. So keep your hips nice and high. There should be plenty of space in front of you. Step forward softly. Nice, Kirsten. Rise slowly into your crescent lunge. So all of your toes face forward, high on the ball of your back foot. Your legs are your strong foundation. So find stability by hugging towards midline. If you feel wobbly, find your center. So front hip draws back, back hip draws forward. You feel that connection to center. Tone your belly, navel to spine, that invisible brace around your middle. And then whatever you're doing with your heart, with your face, with your gaze, with your hands, with your fingers, it's on purpose. It's intentional. You feel it. Feel all that energy flowing through every little space inside of you. Nice, Nan. Take one more big inhale into your crescent lunge. As you exhale, airplane lunge. So hinge forward, reach back. Try to keep your heart lifted. Hug your back muscles around your spine. Hug your shoulder blades around your spine. Stay connected to your center. If you want to stay here, you can. Otherwise, lean forward. Float your back foot off the ground. So find that smiley face shape and create it with your body. Nice, Veronica. Keep your back legs strong. Use the strength in your inner thighs to lift your back heel level with your front shoulders. Breathe. Beautiful. Nice, Mikkel. Take one last round, your personal fullest expression. Awesome, Emma. And then come back, soft landing in crescent. Inhale, crescent lunge. Reach up, gaze up. Exhale, hands to the earth. Revolve lunge. So right hand stays down, left arm reaches up. Nice, Paul. Twist. So twisting from your center, keeping your legs strong, keeping your breath moving and flowing all the way down into low belly, low back. Yeah, your right hand can be on a block. Nice, Callie. Or if you want, you can play with hovering your right hand above the ground, lifting it up. Nothing else moves because your legs are so strong. Your core is so strong. So nice, everybody. Take one last round. Use your exhale to twist to your edge. And then bottom of your exhale, release. Walk your hands all the way over to the right long edge of your yoga mat. Parallel your feet. Straighten out your legs. Anywhere you want to go for about 5 to 7 breaths. So you could do the same thing you did on the other side or try something completely different. You can make it a little more restorative, or you could challenge yourself, play. Anytime you need, just sigh out your mouth. So you're fine. Nice job, friends. Last couple breaths. Ah. And the next time you breathe in, come to your halfway lift position, hands or fingertips on the ground. So bend your knees as much as you need. And then crawl your hands to the top of your space, back to low lunge. And then from low lunge into your standing split. So left foot is your foundation, right leg lifts high. And again, high for you might be 2 inches off the ground. So just find your own edge and then be with it. Settle in, work it with your breath, with your awareness. Maybe left arm behind left leg. Maybe you lift to your left tiptoes. Maybe you play with little handstand hops. So all you. Soft through your face, unclench your jaw. See if there's any more space or length you can create. Nice job, everybody. Take one last inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, set your right foot down at the top of your mat, forward fold. You can give your left leg a little shake out if it needs it. And then heel toe your feet together so that your big toes touch. Tuck and curl your little tiny potato bug ball. So either choose to lift your heels up high or try to press your heels towards the ground. If you want something different this time, you can play with a toe stand. So balancing on your tiptoes, see if you can point your knees straight forward and then bring your hands up to your heart center. Keep squeezing through your inner thighs, inner knees, and inner heels. So that hugging in towards midline is what will help you balance. Wherever you are at, give it about 2 more rounds. Nice, Tammy. Good job, everybody. Next time you inhale, let's come to halfway lift. So heels down, spine long, stick your butt out. You can widen your feet if you want to. Exhale, fold, let it go. And then rise all the way up, big full body stretch. Reach up, pause in your high mountain. Just check in for a moment. Are you sticking your butt out, flaring your ribs? Are you rounding, tucking your tailbone? Find neutral or as close to neutral as you can. Left foot is your base. Right knee lifts up, standing staff. So flexion through your right toes, hugging with your inner thighs. Imagine you're zipping a zipper up through your midline so everything's hugging in and lifting up. Take one more inhale, really tall. As you exhale, figure four, one-legged chair. Sit back and swing your arms back. So remember, your knee doesn't come forward, your butt goes back. You can stay right here, hold, or since we are holding this one, anywhere you want to take it, any way you want to explore on this side. Be what you did on the other side or something completely different. Hey, Shelly, you might fall in and out of the pose. That is just fine. So meet yourself where you are at. Remember, this is just a practice. It's not a performance. So wherever you're at, be right there. Breathe into it. Be compassionate. Be playful. Last couple of rounds. If you can, stay balanced on your left foot. If you need to, you can set your right foot down. So standing staff, arms reach up, right knee lifts up. And if you want a little extra, see if you can extend your right leg forward. Try not to lean back, press through your heel. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, curtsy squat. So right toes off the left edge of your mat, hands to your heart. Get low in your legs, bend both of your knees. Try to keep your hips square and your spine long. So your tailbone's reaching down rather than sticking your butt out behind you. Take your little pulses. So stay low and just pulse it out. Yeah, let that heat build in your legs and send your breath into it. Good, nice, Sheila. Now find your lowest point and hold there. One last big deep breath. So nice. As you inhale, high mountain pose, both feet on your mat, both arms reach up. As you exhale, little baby back bend, catches your arms, lift your heart, puff up your chest. Inhale, re-extend, realign. And exhale takes you down slowly, traction out your spine, then fold. Half lift, breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. Move through your vinyasa however you want to. Find your way back to down dog. Or instead of down dog, if you want a child's pose, embryo pose, hero's pose, or any other resting pose, you're welcome to take it. So give yourself a moment just to kind of recalibrate, reconnect. Notice, how is your body feeling? Can you feel your heartbeat? Can you feel your breath expand and contract inside? We'll move through that entire sequence now, that entire flow, a little bit faster. So it'll go one breath per movement. That doesn't mean we speed through it and forget to breathe. It means we use our slow, deep breath to guide our movement. So I will cue slowly on purpose. If I'm cueing too slow for you, see if you can breathe bigger and deeper and use your big, deep breath to help guide you through transitions from pose to pose. And if at any time you just want to take a break, you just want to do your own thing on your own, that is fine with me. So honor whatever your body needs always. You're the only one that knows what's going on inside. So listen to it and honor it. Take care of yourself. You're coming with me, downward facing dog. Ujjayi breath. So fire it up, feel it, hear it, and use it. One more big inhale into your down dog. Lift your hips nice and high, lengthen. Exhale, gaze forward, however you'd like to get there. Top of your space, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Get all the rounding out of your back. Lengthen even the back of your neck, the sides of your neck. Exhale, bow. And then press into your feet, connect to your center, rise all the way up. Inhale, arms extend. And exhale, hands to your heart. All right, here we go. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, chair pose, sit back. Stay here and hold, or inhale, float up to tiptoes, bring your arms parallel to the ground. Stay here, or exhale all the way down, squeeze the tops of your thighs, awkward chair. Inhale, high mountain, so all the way up, maybe stay on your tiptoes. Possibly stay on your tiptoes. Exhale, slow dive down. So stick your butt out, use your core. It's an exaggeration of what you want to feel every time you dive. Heels on the ground, inhale into your halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Try to keep that exhale going as you lower chaturanga. You could also hold empty. Inhale, peel your heart open. Nice, Jill. Awesome, Nan. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Stretch it out, lengthen. Exhale as soft as you can. Step through low lunge. Nice, Callie. Inhale, crescent lunge. Rise. Lift your heart. Lift your gaze. Exhale, you choose airplane lunge or full airplane fly. Beautiful. Come back, crescent. Nice, Emma. Land softly if possible. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down. Stay in your lunge, add a twist. Inhale your right arm up. Maybe gaze up. Now listen, exhale, release that. Root into your right foot, standing splits, left leg lifts. Spread your toes, active through your toes. Exhale straight into your little tiny potato bug ball. Big toes together, tuck and curl, get small and compact. All the way to empty. Inhale, half lift. So heels down, spine long. Stick your butt out. Yes, exhale, bow and fold. Root through your feet and rise all the way up. Inhale, reach up, lift your left knee up. As you exhale, figure four with your chair plane arms. So sit back, reach back, your butt goes back. Inhale, come back to standing staff, reach up, lift your left knee, maybe extend your left leg. And exhale, curtsy squat, left toes off the right edge, hands to heart, get nice and low. Inhale, high mountain, reach high. Little baby back bend, exhale, cactus your arms, squeeze the bottom tips of shoulder blades. Inhale, re-extend, realign. And exhale, hip hinge takes you all the way down into your fold. Nice, Tammy, half lift, breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. Again, try to keep that exhale going or even hold empty. Breath is guiding you. Inhale, peel your heart open, shoulders back and down. Nice, Bailey. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Now use your strong core. Step your left foot through, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise. Beautiful. Exhale, you choose airplane lunge or fly, full airplane. And bring it back, soft landing if possible. Inhale, reach. Very nice. Exhale, hands to the earth. Stay in your lunge, add your twist. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Nice, Amber. Exhale, release. Root into your left foot, standing splits, right leg lifts. Active through your toes. And then as you exhale, little tiny ball, get small, all the way to empty, find your center. Inhale, half lift, heels down, spine long, parallel to the ground. Exhale, fold, bow. Root through your feet and rise all the way up. Inhale, reach up, right knee lifts, flex your toes. Exhale, sit back, figure four. Yeah, reach back, your butt goes back. Inhale, come back to standing staff, maybe extend right leg. And exhale, curtsy squat, get low in your legs. Yes. Inhale, high mountain, reach. Exhale, cactus your arms, curl open. So it's a curling open, not a leaning back. Inhale, re-extend, realign, reach up. And exhale, slow dive all the way down. Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana. Breathe into your halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Lower down slowly. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. So nice, everybody. Take just a moment here. Maybe give yourself a couple open mouth sighs. So that is one round. We will do one more. And this time I'm going to switch a few things up, add a few things in. So just stay present. Listen to my cues. They're invitations. So take what works and leave the rest behind. You're coming with me for our last time through. Find downward facing dog and fire up your ujjayi. Take a great big inhale into your down dog. Exhale, look to the top of your space, step or float, forward fold. Half lift with your inhalation, lots of length. Exhale, release. And then rise, take it all the way up. Inhale, reach up, gaze up. Hands to your heart, exhale. All right, listen right here. Inhale, high mountain. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Exhale, side body stretch. Your hips go left, upper body goes right, all the way to empty. Inhale, back through center. Switch your grip. Other side, exhale. That crescent moon shape is what you're creating. Inhale, center. Exhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Stay and hold, or inhale, float up to tiptoes. Bring your arms parallel to the ground. Stay here, or exhale, awkward chair. Squeeze the tops of your thighs. Lower your hips towards your heels as low as you can go. High mountain. So all the way up as high as you can go, as tall as you can grow. And maybe stay on your tiptoes. Dive down, stick your butt out. Your core is what helps you balance. Yes. Nice, Jenna. Heels on the ground, half lift. Breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. Try to keep that exhale going as you lower. Beautiful. Heart lift. Peel it open. Breathe in. And then downward facing dog. Nice, CC. Inhale your right leg high. Now listen, stay and hold or exhale, right knee, left elbow. Get as close as you can. A little twist. Nice, Callie. Inhale, back up, lengthen. Exhale, right knee, right armpit. Get as high as you can. Push the ground away. Awesome, Barb. Inhale, three-legged dog. Stretch it out. Now everybody, as you exhale, knee towards your nose and then step through softly. Nice, Bailey. Rise slowly, crescent. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your gaze. And exhale, airplane lunge, or one more chance to fly on this side. Full airplane. Awesome, Nan. Come back to a soft landing in crescent. Breathe in, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, bring your hands to the earth. Revolve lunge. Left hand stays down, right arm to the sky. Open up. Exhale, let that go. Standing splits. Right foot is your base, left leg lifts. Pause here. You can stay in standing splits if you want. Otherwise, invitation, turn it into a balancing half moon. So walk your right hand forward. Maybe you've got a block underneath your right hand. And open your hip. So lift your left hip, stack it on top of your right hip. Yes, awesome, Kirsten. Push with your back foot like you're stomping it on an invisible wall. Feel all that length in every direction and breathe into it. Take one more inhale. See if you can lift your back leg a tiny bit higher. Amazing, you guys. Exhale, nice and easy. Tiny little potato bug ball. We'll take an extra breath here. So hold one full round. Next inhalation, half lift, heels down, spine long. Lengthen and realign. Exhale, fold. Root through your feet and rise. Take it all the way up. Inhale, reach up, lift your left knee up. Listen. Exhale, eagle pose. Left knee on top, left elbow on bottom. So wrap your legs, wrap your arms, sit back, weight in your right heel. Squeeze your legs together, especially your inner thighs. And then with your elbows, see if you can lift them up and away from your chest. Reach your tailbone towards the ground rather than sticking your butt out behind you. Breathe. Gaze right through your arms, focused and alert, very present, just like an eagle. Embody the energy of an eagle. Take one last round here. Really nice. As you inhale, unwind, standing staff, reach up, maybe extend your left leg forward. And exhale, curtsy squat. Left toes off the right edge. Get low. Inhale, reach high. High mountain. Work your back bend. Cactus your arms as you exhale, navel to spine. Curl open. Inhale, re-extend, realign. And then stick your butt out. Reach your heart forward. Dive all the way down and fold. Half lift. Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. You can always skip it if you'd rather. Inhale, peel your heart open. Exhale, downward facing dog. So nice. We've got one more side. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Hold here if you'd like, or exhale, left knee, right elbow, that little twist. Close as you can come. Inhale, re-extend, reach up. Exhale, left knee, left armpit. So aim high. Yes. Inhale, back up, lengthen. And then everybody with your exhale, knee towards your nose. Keep your hips high, your waistline lifted, and then step forward softly. And Shelly, rise slowly, crescent. Heart lifts, gaze lifts. Exhale, airplane lunge, or one more chance to fly on this side. Back foot floats up, that smiley face shape. Amazing. Come back. Nice amber. Soft landing. Crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Hands come down. Inhale. Revolve lunge. Left arm up. Maybe gaze up. Exhale. Release. Standing splits. Left foot is your foundation. Right leg floats up. Stay here. Hold. Or open it up into a balancing half moon. So left hand crawls forward a little bit. Maybe you want to use a block under your left hand. Peel your hips open so right hip stacks on top of left. Yes. Beautiful. Back foot is active. Feel all that space. Imagine you can breathe in every direction. Take one more inhale. Maybe lift your back leg a little bit higher. Exhale, nice and easy. Little potato bug ball. Bring your big toes together, tuck and curl. We'll hold for an extra round here. So take a moment, just neutralizing. Next time you breathe in, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Crown reaches forward, butt reaches back. Exhale, bow, let it go. Root through your feet and rise all the way up. Inhale, reach up, lift your right knee up. Exhale, one more time, eagle pose, right knee on top, right elbow on bottom. Wrap your arms, wrap your legs, and sit back. Really squeeze through the tops of your thighs. Weight is in your heel. Nice, Callie, and gaze right through your arms. Nice, man. Maybe lift your elbows up and away from your chest just a little bit more. Breathe into the space between your shoulder blades, the back of your heart. Sit a little bit lower. You are an eagle. What does it feel like inside? Take one last round. So nice. Awesome. Jill, inhale, unwind everything. Standing staff. Reach up. Maybe extend right leg. And exhale. Last time. Curtsy squat. Right toes to the left edge. Hands to heart. Get low. Inhale. Stretch it out. High mountain. One more standing back bend. Open your heart. Inhale, re-extend, realign. And exhale, stick your butt out as you take your slow dive down and fold. Beautiful, friends. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, plank, pause, listen. One arm at a time, lower to your forearms, forearm plank. So elbows under shoulders. If possible, forearms parallel, palms face down, fingers spread wide, especially pressing the thumbs and index. If you want to modify, you can make a tripod with your hands instead. Now, don't let your elbows drift apart. Start to walk your toes towards your elbows. Come into your dolphin pose. So as your toes walk closer to your elbows, your hips lift straight up towards the ceiling, up towards the sky. Yes. Awesome, Barb. Keep hugging in with your upper arms. Press your heart towards the back wall. Lift using your strong core. Lift your hips. You can stay right where you're at, or if you want to, you can lift one leg, then the other. You could even play with little hops towards forearm stand. See if you can be here for just 3 more deep breaths. It is only 3 breaths. Your body is much stronger than your mind wants you to believe. Use your breath to hold you and support you. Hug in with your upper arms. Press down through the belly of your forearms. One last inhale. If you want, open mouth sigh. Bring your knees down. Sit back. Take a rest. Child's embryo, puppy, heroes. Just give yourself a moment. Simply feel. Simply notice. Feel yourself as an energetic being. All right, friends, in your next few breaths, downward facing dog. All right, from your dog pose, inhale, extend your right leg to the sky. Peel your right hip open. So bend your knee, reach it out and up. Please feel free to stay here, or option to flip your dog if you would like. Right foot comes down behind you. Right arm reaches forward. Open through your front body. Yeah. Take one more inhale if you're in the back bend. And then everybody back to a 3-legged down dog. Extend your right leg high. So take an inhale to lengthen. Exhale, pigeon pose. Right shin to the top of your space. Bring your body down nice and easy. Get your right knee wide towards the outer right edge of your mat. Pull your right butt cheek up and back like there's a rope attached to it, pulling up and back. And then heart moves forward and down. If you'd rather take this in a seat or on your back, please feel free. And just big, deep breaths, spacious breaths. Anytime you want, you can sigh out your mouth. Just notice if you've gone anywhere else in your mind. Just come back. Come back to sensation. Come back to the rise and fall of your breath. Come back to the here and now. Take about 3, 4, 5 more rounds here. Good job, everybody. Open mouth size. Welcome at any time. Just like we did at the very beginning of our practice, next time you inhale, fill up as big as you can. Hold. Take that extra little sip. And then sigh, let it out. We're going to come into a three-legged tabletop. So if you're in regular pigeon, start to lift your upper body. Plant your hands. Curl your back toes under and kind of scoot your back knee forward. Then unthread your right leg, take it back, give it a nice little shaky shake. And after a few shakes, pivot on your left knee. So your left foot comes to the outside of your mat. Reach your right arm to the sky. Open up into a modified side plank. Try to press your hips forward as best you can rather than sticking your butt out. And maybe reach your right arm towards the front wall. Feel that length in your right side body. Yes. Stay here, or your final option, if you want, bend your right knee, reach back, grab hold of your right foot. Once you've got it, use gentle leverage to work your pose. So kick foot into hand, pull hand back into foot, see if you can press your hips forward, let your heart look up. Take one last deep breath. So good. Slowly let it go. Tabletop. Give yourself a moment, a little bit of intuitive movement. So cat-cows, hip circles, vinyasa, child's pose. Your next few breaths, downward facing dog is where we'll end up. Job. Once you're back in your down dog, just take a moment, feel right side versus left side. From your dog pose, inhale your left leg high. Peel your left hip open. So bend your knee, reach it out and up. Stay or flip your dog. Find your back bend. Open through your front body and feel the strength in your back body. Back muscles squeeze around your spine. Lift your hips. One more in breath. Yes, nice. CC, and then bring it back. Three-legged dog. Extend your left leg high. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pigeon. Left shin forward. Set yourself up nice and intentionally. So nice and wide with your left knee. And rather than pressing your hips down, you find the structure of the pose, the stability of the pose. So left butt cheek pulls up and back as your heart goes forward and down. Just breath by breath, soften. Breath by breath, melt more into the pose, within the pose, around the pose. Stay present. Take about 3, 4 more rounds. Just like at the very beginning of our practice. Next inhale, invitation, fill up as big as you can. Hold. Extra little sip. And then open your mouth, big sigh. Ah. So good, friends. Start to lift your upper body. Just like we did before, find your way into a three-legged tabletop. So scoot your back knee in, arms read your left leg, take it back, give it a nice little shaky shake. And then after a few shakes, modified side plank. So pivot on your right knee, right foot comes out to the side of your mat, left arm reaches up. Yeah. You can also reach your left arm forward to work the length in your left side. So feel into that length, breathe into that length. And then finally, if you want to, you can bind the pose, bend your left knee, reach back, grab your foot. Gentle leverage, kick foot into hand, pull hand back into foot. Rather than kicking your foot up towards the ceiling, try to kick it straight back behind you and then press your hips forward more. Let your heart look up more. One last big deep breath. And release, tabletop. Take a moment, either intuitive movement or maybe one last vinyasa, one last child's pose, one last down dog. And eventually find your way onto your back this time. So no hurry. When you are ready, just come all the way down onto your back. You know, face whichever direction you prefer. Once you're on your back, hug your knees in, take a little rock from side to side. And after a few rocks, supine spinal twist of your choice. You can go to either side first. Give yourself 4 or 5 rounds on each side. Let the ground now hold all of your weight. Keep your breath flowing down into your belly just a little bit longer. You haven't switched to the other side. Next couple of breaths, switch sides. No rush, but just when you feel pretty even on both sides, come back to center. Find an inversion for about 5 to 7 breaths. So anything that puts your legs and or your hips higher than your heart. When you feel complete with your inversion, just ease your way out. Take any counter poses or any finishing poses of your choice. So anything that will complete your own practice for you. It might be a happy baby, might be a big full body stretch. Maybe you just want to squeeze your knees towards your belly. Give yourself one last big hug. So any little bits and pieces of movement, wiggles, stretches. And eventually you just start your transition into your final relaxation, into your Shavasana. As you move towards Shavasana, you can let go of any efforting in your breath, any control of your breath. Just really give in, let yourself rest. So my reading for you is by Tara Isis Garris. It says, "Winter, strip me down of all that has grown dead, and let my roots rest, so my intentions are deeply nourished. Release me from all versions of me that have run their course, and allow my growth to deepen in the dark. Reveal what draws me away from myself, so that I can anchor myself in my own truth. Winter, strip me down of all that has grown dead, and let my roots rest, so my intentions are deeply nourished. Release me from all versions of me that have run their course, and allow my growth to deepen in the dark. Reveal what draws me away from myself, so that I can anchor myself in my own truth." So these last few moments, just rest. Just allow yourself to let go of doing, controlling, fixing. Anchor yourself to your own truth. And just let whatever's there have space to flow through. Shavasana.
Take a deep breath in and let it go. And you start to gently move and wiggle, bring movement back into your physical body. As you're ready, roll to either side, fetal position. And take a moment there, just really letting your practice integrate in, soak in, visualize it in some way. And use the strength in your arms to guide yourself up into seated meditation, facing forward. So right back where we began. Just notice how you feel. Notice if anything has shifted since the beginning of our practice, even the slightest bit. And as you sit up tall, gather your hands to your heart, either prayer hands or one palm stacked over the other. And we'll close our practice with one big Om. So try not to worry about how your voice sounds, but focus more on how it feels. To let your own vibration move through your body and then express out your mouth. So start by exhaling, empty out, clear your throat if you need. And breathe in your voice, fill up with it. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here, letting me guide you. Namaste. Okie doke, friends. Good work. We did it. Have a wonderful rest of your day. See you next year. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. What are you doing, Lizzie? What are you doing, you so silly girl? You're silly. You don't make me laugh. You don't make me laugh. Now we'll go to the park, yes. Now we'll go to the park, yes. Yes. But a good girl. She's a good girlie. Oh, yes, yes, she's so good. Oop, oop. Love you, baby. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Offer that post. Her name, I don't know. Do you want me to send it to you? Yes. I'll send it to you. Okay. Yes.